Growing up, I was always interested in everything and how they worked and how could I create something. And so people told me that I should become an engineer. I didn't actually know what that meant at the time, so I didn't think much of it. And I thought, I'll try it out. And it turns out I really like it.
I love engineering because I love solving puzzles, and imagine if you can solve puzzles for customers. So really get to know them, get to understand the outcomes they want to achieve, and then bring them into your world and solve those challenges for them.
I love my job because I get to work with world experts in their field, designing the product of the future, which are being used by millions of people. And I would just be so proud to take my family and friends onto those new Elizabeth line train for a ride, knowing that I've helped and contributed to the design of that train.
Engineering is such an interesting job because engineers get to imagine, create, and invent. And engineers also shape the world.
What's next is a very exciting new urban realm, such as autonomous vehicles, electric vehicles. For me, transport infrastructure is one of the most exciting sectors to be in because I think it's going to see the most radical change.
So before my current job as a developer and engineer, I was a very, very shy person, also being diagnosed with ADHD, which makes it very hard for me to focus. Actually, the trade I have is fantastic for being able to take skills and traits and apply those and see people delighted with the results and really grow your confidence as a person in doing that.
For me personally, I think I'm quite an arty person and I love doing art. And when I was really little, I always used to make paintings and papier-mâché. And so when you see it finished and you can show it off to your parents and your friends and you're really proud of it and it's really great. I think working in engineering is like that times 1,000. You draw things down, you build it up in CAD, and then 10 years later, 5 years later, and you see people walking through these roads that you once envisioned on paper. They're sitting on the benches and they're going into the shops and they're living in the houses.
Engineering is a fantastic profession because what it does is it bakes together creativity, technology, working with other people to create products and services that meaningfully improve the lives of everyday people. You will make people's everyday lives a little bit better.
So I'd love to say that we always come up with the answers straight away, especially me, but it never happens. So we look at the key problem and then we get a broad range of different people, different backgrounds, and then slowly we start filtering it down to look at what some of those key points are. Then we get to the answer collaboratively.
So when I am asked whether I'm a fixer, a dreamer, or a planner, I think I'm a bit of all three, but my main feature I think would be a planner.
Am I a planner, dreamer, or fixer? So I'm certainly not a planner.
It's a bit of a tough question because I feel like I fit in quite a few of these different boxes.
Fixer, planner, or dreamer? Definitely a fixer. I work with a huge amount of dreamers, and we have the planners that sort out those dreams, and then I go along and make it happen.
I think I'm a mixture of a planner and a dreamer because I think you can't plan properly without having a little bit of dreaming going on.
I am definitely a dreamer. I think it's really important to look to the future to understand where we're going and what are the big challenges.
I'm a fixer because whenever I see something that doesn't work, I can't help but try to fix it.